What's up, Tex? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. 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 What's up, 140? What's up, Kid Vet? Bow on. Hello, PJ. What's happening? Creative. What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Three, four. Oh, is it Petch? Ah, yes. It's not Penge. It's Petch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What was that? Continuum resubscribing for 4 months. That's a third of a rotation. Continuum, what's going on? Thank you very much for the continued support. Much appreciated indeed. 4 months. What is up? Vampiro, what's going on? Committed, what's up? Juan, hello. Creations? Decreations? What's up? What's happening? what's up with that. Let's see. Well, I'll just solve it the easy way then. What you would do in that situation, I suppose, just get rid of that. Make this another bar.
Open up the floodgates!
Same thing with this one. You would just make this, whoops, you just make this a bar longer. That'd probably be the way to do it. And then I would say, well, I mean, I guess you could technically do it in real time. So you would do it by doing that and then doing that. And then this one would be a bar early. Is that right? Yeah. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that works a little better. What was that? Mojo coming in with 64 months. Holy moly, dude. Thank you very much, man. What's going on? Am I ready for Supercross? Yes, I'm ready, very much so. But it's not going to be till the 16th, right? Which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. It's going to be an interesting year having so many races that are so close together. But what's up, man? Are you still MX biking it up? What's up, Tim A? What's up, Duke? Fiona, what's happening? How's it going? Yeah, I think I'll leave this. Let me think for a second. Like, I guess, what would you do? I guess you would do this. And do that. And other than that, I'll leave it for a second, and then I'll render it out later. Get flag, what's going on? And then I think probably what we'll do is make a track that both of these go into. And then that reverb I'll put here. I'll put the compressor there too. And then that way this can just be the tremolo and the thing. I'll probably do at least 4 of these. All right, on, dude. Been on the grind? Yeah. The deal with thing? Yes, indeed. Doing the deal with the thing. Hey, what's that about? Is it from Complete? It is. What's up, audiophile? Wilting Glue, what's happening? It is, it is. Okay. Why is it doing that? I specifically created these so that it wouldn't do that. Does it do it on the other one? Doesn't do it on that one. But it does it on that one. So it must be like oh, it is saying 4.8. I mean, I guess it is typical that the mute would do that. So I guess I'll just have to render those out, and then I'll do a microscopic fade on those later. That'll be fine. What was that? 128 bits. Check that out. Bits hype coming in for bass tugboat. 128 bits dropping on the jam. Hey, Bass Tugboat, on behalf of Scene of Action, we want to thank you so much for dropping the bets on the jam. And although you may have destroyed the sidewalk today, we do want to assure you. Really, pal? Tugboat, thank you very much for that support. Much appreciated indeed. Indeed. Answer that question, but the answer is no. So let's see. Let's go to Waves Alchemy Complete Drums. I don't want the whole kit. I just want to find 2 keyboards worth of unprocessed kicks. How about tape processed? What about these? What's up, Seps? How you doing? I like that one. That's funny. That's the room sound. I kind of want that. Duplicate. And then solid defeat, and then record. I think that's... I gotta hear the click. Gene, what's going on? So it's just 16 straight, I guess. I thought that might happen. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There we go. That is hot. Let's see.
Open up the floodgates!
So I guess it's just that's loud. Okay, you can turn off now. There we go. Pace Tugboat coming in with a giftage. To Miyagi 18. Miyagi 18, welcome back for 5 months. Base Tugboat! Base Tugboat, thank you very much for dropping that very generous gifted subscription on the channel. Feels good. Much appreciated indeed. Indeed. Thank you, Base Tugboat. Yeah, I liked it at first. I don't like it anymore. Let's see. Let's go back to that default. And then this. It's too crunched. Oh, I like that one. that's nice. That's weird. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's definitely a triplet. It's that would definitely be in 16 triplet. I always do that. I always select it, and then it's like you still want to type here, right? So then I do the zooming, and it starts writing letters in there. It's like, no, I just selected it. I'm done selecting. But it's, look at it. I click anywhere. Oh, there you go. There, that deselected it. What was it? Yeah. Hey, at least the computer got it right for me, because that's what I did want. That's funny. Dun, 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 dun. Something to that effect. I feel like something serum-y would work good for that. Some kind of weird, probably a synth that needs to be in its own area. Turn down. Down, down, down. Probably a pluck. Maybe dreamy. That's cool. know if I was quantizing there. I was not. Looks like that's where all the velocities want to be. And if I quantize, just do quarter straight, 100%, and then position, but not node end. I don't really have any, Timmy. I mean, my go-to is Serum typically, but I try to move around them, but yeah, Serum is probably the one I go to first. Any of the fab filter stuff though. Well, I actually don't use fab filter soft sense much, but what was that about? Oh, this one doesn't have Saturn on it. Oh, wait, didn't I put it on the whole thing, though? Yeah. So what's up with that? Because these two should be the same, and then that one... Why is that so much quieter? It makes no sense to me. Maybe it's this. There you go. Yeah, those aren't really up either, though. Oh, that's always fun, audiophile. I should probably not quantize this and just let it stay unquantized. That's the only way it's going to sound semi-cool. Not if I play it completely wrong, though. one felt pretty good. I think I'll go through and just fix the downbeats. Dude, that one sounds right. I'm just gonna copy it over to the other ones. That one sounds good. I like that one. Make sure that there's nothing weird going on here. Just get rid of that. Bring that back in. Probably. That one got way off. Right on, Seps. Yeah, I think that was what I was gonna go for on this one. I was trying to chill it out a little bit. The first two are so hyped. And then I could either go one of two ways, like chilling it out a little bit or treating it sort of like I don't know. There were, of course, a myriad of options, but I landed on this. I think I'm gonna go this way. We'll get a little rowdy later on. What's up, Jay? Lost your iLock a year or so ago. Finally bought a new one. License transfer, absolutely no fun. Yes, it is absolutely no fun. I like how ProQ, or not ProQ, but FabFilter. I like how they do it. They send you an email, your license key, it activates your plugin. You know, like I've activated my ProQ on like 4 or 5 different systems or something like that. You know, as I've upgraded and stuff and changed stuff around, it's like it's just not an issue. You know, it's just not an issue. Let's see here. Percussion. Orchestral Percussion 1. Play with both fingers. It's weird. I'm trying to like de-time it, you know? That did not quantize, hopefully. No, good. All right, and then, whoops. And then, so for the mixer on this, what's going on here? We've got this, like, let's see where it's coming out. Let's see. Which can I mess with this stuff? There is tuning. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting so much reverb. I mean, it's kind of just the room that it was in, you know? Kind of just the way it was. So probably what you would do is reverse it. Duplicate. Whoops. Okay, and then probably like that, and do that. Okay, and just get rid of all this. And then you would hit what would be item settings. No, it would be take pitch envelope. Right click on that and then say set shape. No, envelope defaults, pitch envelope range. Do custom and do like 24, which is 2 octaves. And then you go like right there. And then that one, bring it all the way up. Then throw in a Pro R in the envelope, which will be 0. Will it be 100 by then? No, it'll be like 0. And then 100 and really make it go out. Like 20 seconds. I guess bright, far. Probably want to start a little earlier. Piano thing. And then do another VI. I would say, yeah, probably like a hard bass. don't know if I had that. No, I didn't. Quarter straight, position and off. Kind of want to stereoize this. Mercury, what's going on? What's up, Das? How's it going? What's up, Bill? Starch Face in the house. Nickname in the house. What's happening? Hello, Noble. Spawns, what's going on? Okay. I guess when it creates a new thing, these are all enabled. Yeah. So enable snapping, snap distance 4 pixels, snap relative to grid, snap media items, selection, and cursor. Select media items to grid, to selection markers and cursor. Yeah, no. No. So now when I move it, it should just move to where I'm. See that? What is that? What's going on there? Like where? Okay, that. Okay, so what's it doing? So it's snapping to the end of those items. So that's what it is. I need to get that to turn off. Snap media items and selection and cursor to the grid. Grid snap settings, follow grid visibility, enable snapping, show grid line spacing, snap to grid at any distance, snap edges, snap to edges of media track, mediums on any track, cursor selection. Snap media items to nearby media items up to 10 tracks away. No. Snap media items apart by no. Snap automation items to automation items, media items. Sure. Okay. So now it should just snap to the grid. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. Hey, Soltech coming in with the raid. What's happening? Much appreciated, man. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome, welcome. Probably that'd be damage. Probably be damage. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Let's see. Let's see. We're going for maybe future house kicks. Nope. Future chill drums. Kick drums. Let's try that. That first one was great. Let's definitely keep that. Snap? No, what am I turning on? Oh, that's loop. I think it's... What is snapping? Alt S? Yes, Alt S is snapping. That's so sick. Let's see. So yeah, so I guess it would be, so let's make all these a little shorter. And then you can close that in on this, although Alt S is what we want. And then there's that. And then you can do it to the bar ahead. So this to there and that, and then boom. Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Open up the floodgates.
Spawns coming in for 3 months. That's a fridge capacitor rolling in. What is going on? Thank you so very much for that continued support. Fridge capacitor incoming. Much appreciated indeed. Indeed. The T-Rex is coming. Car door. Yeah, it's a car door. Totally a car door. It's totally a car door. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man. Thank you, Spawns. Much appreciated indeed. All right, on Soltech. Yeah, you know, I like this part, but it needs something more, like manipulator. It's like right here. And of course, my go-to. I know I don't want to load it, but I have to. I saved it. It'll just take a minute. It won't take that long. I need to streamline these even more streamlined than they already are. Ooh, Albion, however. Albion 1. Yeah, I should do this. Okay. Now I'm looking for cello staccato, I think. I think that's what I'm looking for. So cello core. Yeah, I'm pretty sure cello core is what we're looking for. So if I hit 6 on my number pad, it should open up everything. Cool. Record enables and it opens up my envelopes. I'm going to turn the dynamics all the way up to everything for now. Then we want staccato. C short. Short harmony. Where's staccato? I don't see it. There's spiccato. Let's go ahead and update all these samples. Wait, no, I meant reload. Listen to all that spitting. Go up to 128. Happened there? Oh, I hit the other thing. if it's in the decorated ones. Decor. Let's see, shall we? Turn it all the way up. Performance, Soul, Legacy, Time Machine. No, I think Core is it. It must be in there. There's this Staccato. All right, enough messing around here. Right on, Monday. Take it easy. What's happening here? What was I going to do? I don't even remember anymore. Very classical. Jerome Isma-A? Never heard of that. Part I want to throw it in with all those drums. Are we record enabled? just need some compression. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see once I layer it in. If anything, I want it to be really deep down in there. I don't want it to be taking anything away. You know what that is? I know what that is. That's the, it's the, oh, I thought it was the ambient mic, but what it really is the real, let's see. It is a spiccato, so it's just immediate. So, let's see, that's ambient, that's close. All right, let's see what that looks like. And let's turn the tree down. That sounds weird. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'll be adding some guitar here in a minute. Down drums? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I do. Is it pronounced Tao or Dow? What was this? This was that crazy kick. Car door kick. We'll just call it car door. All right, and that, I don't think the kicks have much, okay, so there's some EQ there, so I'll throw them on top of the kicks there. Tacosaurus Supreme coming in with 30 months. That's a triply dubes. Tacosaurus, thank you so much for the 30 months of continued support. Much appreciated indeed. 30 months, that is something. Thank you very, very much for that. What's going on? What happened? Tycho, yes, of course. Yes, that's right. It's so funny. I subscribed to the East-West libraries for a year, and I didn't use any of it. I subscribed to like the full gamut thing. They sent me the hard drive and everything, and I didn't use one thing for a whole year. And I was like, dude, what's the point? I'm not gonna pay East-West's bills if I'm not even like using their instruments. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I was like, I'll use the harp and I'll use like the, there's the opera singer stuff that I thought was super cool. And then there was also the choirs where it's like you could type in words and then like the choir would like emulate actual singing words and stuff. And I was like, oh man, all that stuff is so cool. I'm totally going to use all that. And then a year went by and it was this last September that was the year up and it was going to recharge my card. And I wasn't going to say anything about this, but I'm going to say it because I think it's a little silly. And that is that you can't, with East West, it was kind of a principle thing too for me. And again, I don't want to go off talking smack about companies or anything. I used to do that all the time, and I try not to get all crazy anymore because I know that these people are trying to do what they can. They're doing their deal, and more power to them. However, it was a little silly to me as a user that I couldn't cancel my account until 1 month before my renewal. So they had like an auto renewal feature, like you had to do it with auto renewal on your credit card, and you couldn't cancel your account until you were within a month from your auto renewal. And like, that just seems silly to me. Like, it's almost like, I don't know what the methodology for that is. I'm sure there's some reason, but as a user who's ignorant of whatever that reason is, it feels a little bit like it's like you're hoping I'll forget or something. And then like, oh, here comes the renewal. And then it charges your credit card. And then it's like, I'm sure that there's some like psychology behind the statistical like number of people who actually cancel and try to get their money back after that versus like letting it lapse and forgetting and then it was charged. Because I think I had it for about 8 months, and then I was like, I'm not using this, and I was like, I don't want to renew it. So I went to just cancel the renewal, and it's like, you can't do that until it's a month within your renewal. And I was just like, that really didn't sit well with me. So I was like, well, I'm definitely going to remember then. And so I remembered, and I did cancel it within a month. But anyway, I don't know why. I don't know why they do that, but I didn't like it. And so that pretty much sealed the deal for me. Also, the fact that I didn't even use it. I mean, that's really the reason, but that kind of sealed it for me. I was like, I don't like that. Whatever the reason, even if it's a good reason, they may have their great reasons for why they do that, but I didn't like that. Anyway, I've never seen anybody do that before. I'd never seen that before. Rage Mage, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Dude, I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking about Dead Space. You know what's up. Rage knows what's up. Man, that was 5 years ago, dude. 6 years ago, basically. It's crazy, isn't it? Keep an empty Visa and use it for those accounts. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Composer X, that's it, yeah. You know, it's funny, like that East-West stuff also showed me that I really care. I mean, it's weird. It's hard to say like I really care about it, but it's like the UI on that stuff I didn't really like. It seemed dated to me. And like, it's weird. I usually don't like just look at a plugin and go like, oh, this looks dated, so I don't want to use it. But like, it definitely didn't help, Like the Spitfire stuff, like it looks nice and it looks intuitive. And it's like, you see like how the mics look and stuff, and you see like all the articulations, and it kind of makes sense. It almost intuitively makes sense, at least more so than the East-West stuff. And I would open up the East-West stuff, and like all the articulations were like abbreviated, and they were like drop-down menus, and like I couldn't really tell like what was going on like with the whole UI. And it all had that like, it all had that round kind of like early 2000s SUV look to everything. Like it was all kind of round. And I don't even know what that means, but it just looked kind of like round and dated to me for some reason. I don't know. So it was like that. It was the fact that I didn't really use it. And it was the fact that like I couldn't end my renewal until within a month of it renewing. And I was like, nah, thanks, but no thanks. But wish you all the best, East-West. Wish you all the best. What was that? CNOS gifted another subscription on the jam. CNOS! Yes! 24 months, Rage. 2 years together. Wait, this says 8 months. I thought it was 24. I'm confused. Oh, it's because CNOS is given 24 gifted subs. Hey, stop. 2/3 of a rotation. Kira CNOS. Yes. CNOS. Thank you so much for that very generous gifted subscription on the jam for the range. Feels good. Much appreciated indeed. Thank you. Thank you very much, CNOS. Got me all tripped up, man. Got me all tripped up. Anyway, Rage is an awesome streamer. If you guys don't know Rage, definitely hit him a follow. He was one of the first streamers I discovered when I came to Twitch. I was like, what's a game I love? I love Dead Space. So I searched for Dead Space, and Rage was like one of 2 people playing Dead Space, and he had just started the game. And I was like, oh, yeah. It's good times. Good times, man. What's up, Alec? How's it going? Thank you, CNOS. Really appreciate it. I didn't care for the way it was laid out. Yeah. It just, it just didn't feel very, I don't know. Yeah, I can't really place the word on it. But I wasn't very like inspired or motivated to use it. I opened it a few times and it was hard to use. So I was just like, meh. But I can see like if you really, really need an operatic female voice, or if you really, really need a choir that can do like the articulated consonants and vowel sounds, or if you really need specific like articulations, because they have so many instruments. I don't want to downplay how much data there is. There are hundreds of gigs of data that East West has, that all kinds of recordings and articulations and amazing things. They have some really amazing stuff. So if it's your cup of tea and you want to use it, it is good stuff. Two auto mods. What'd you get auto modded for? Did you try to use a swear? Were you using some swears? I have not before. What is that? Yeah, Dead Space. I feel like Dead Space and Dead Space is like one of my favorite single player games. It's probably my favorite like horror game. I just love space and horror games. Like Event Horizon was my jam. Like basically any game that can make me feel like Event Horizon made me feel in the theater, I will love. That's pretty much, I think that's what it is. I think I just made that connection live on stream just now. Anything that makes it feel Event Horizon-ish will make me happy as a gamer. And I love Dead Space. It was such a good time. And then, of course, Battlefield 3 for the tanks, and The Last of Us. And Dirt 3 for the racing. Dirt 3, Battlefield 3, The Last of Us, and Dead Space. I'd say those are 4 out of 5. What would be my fifth favorite game, like my top 5 ever? Because that's definitely my top 4, no question about it. Dead Space, The Last of Us, Dirt 3, Battlefield 3. Can you lump all the COD games, like the early COD games, like the Modern Warfares, the 3 Modern Warfares? I really like those too. But what else? Was there anything else? Top 5. There was one other game. It was like, that was my jam. I'd have to think about it. Oh, I guess probably MX versus ATV Reflex. I used to love that game. That was my favorites. For sure. But that was such a niche game. I don't know. But yeah, Dead Space. That was the jam. RDR2 is great. Yeah, I really like that game. It kind of... I want to play that game again. I want to start that game over. I was thinking maybe when I'm done with the album, I could start that one over and do like a couple weeks stream of just playing that game for a couple weeks. Because I really liked it. But I wouldn't finish it because, spoiler alert, the ending... Wah, wah, wah. But most of the game was great. The vast majority of Red Dead was absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful game. I definitely want to play Cyberpunk 2 when they get it ironed out. I like those types of games. Oh, yeah, Trials? Or are you talking about something else? I thought you were talking about Trials Fusion. Because I used to play Trials HD, and then I played Trials Evolution, and loved Trials Evolution. And then what did they come out with? What is it? It was Trials. They came out with another Trials game like last year or the year before. Trials. What is it? The new one. But it's like the linearity is all weird now. They messed up the linearity with it. Like now they have like this world map and you like go between icons for like the places you want to race. And it's hard to tell like where you are in like the progression of the game. And that was a little weird for me because with all the old Trials games, it's like you go track to track to track to track to track. You try to beat your friends' times. And then on Trials Evolution, they introduced multiplayer, which was super fun, like a four-person BMX race, which was a blast. And then, of course, you would see the ghost of your friends and stuff like that if you were playing the single-player tracks. That was a great time. But then the new Trials was, I didn't get very into it. Cyberpunk is honestly fine if you play on PC. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it at some point. Well, yeah. I don't doubt that it's fine on PC for sure. I definitely hear you there. I can't play anything right now. But when I do play something, it'll probably be Cyberpunk. But I would like to play Red Dead again. I would like to play Red Dead again for sure. That would be awesome. I also got, what did I get? I got something on sale that I want to play. Oh, I want to play Control. I want to play Control. Like that's my kind of game too, for sure. And I got that on sale. It was like on the it was like Thanksgiving sale. It was like $5 or something. I was like, yeah. What else? But yeah. So yeah, definitely Cyberpunk, Control, and Red Dead again would be on my list, and probably Cyberpunk and Control would be first on the list compared to Red Dead, and I'd probably play that after I got those two finished, if I ever finished Cyberpunk. Does anybody in here got like 100% on Cyberpunk or like 80%? Do you see percentages on Cyberpunk? Can you tell how much you've done? Oh, that's awesome. You can. Let's see. It seems like a few of you are playing or have played Cyberpunk. What are some percentages? Let's get some percentages. Can we get some percentage measurements, please? I want to see how much people have done the things with the deals. You've done 3 different playthroughs? Holy moly. That's cool. I felt like doing that with 100% on the story, 50, 70, 50. Is level 50 the highest you go? Indeed, McFly, indeed. When Foy hasn't played enough to know the percentage. Yeah, I'm stoked for the story. I've been able to, yeah, I'm excited for that. 50 out of 50 is your max level. Got it. I also played, I played one run through of Detroit. And that was interesting. I really liked Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was a really fun game. I think was that the first game I ever got on PlayStation 3? I think it might have been. Yeah, I really liked Heavy Rain. So when I didn't even know that Detroit was made by the same developer. What's the name of them? What's their name? It's like I know the name of that developer. It's like Kryptonic or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, once I found out that Detroit was by the same developer as Heavy Rain, I was like, oh God, I got to play that. And I played it. It was fun. But I can tell that there's got to be so many storylines that I miss. But it's like if I wanted to go back there and do another 20 to 30 hours, it's like I could investigate it. But so many games to play, so little time. I saw an article today about what? About Squadron 42 and how they've stopped even talking. They took the beta off the roadmap and they're not even talking about when it's going to be released. And then I guess Chris Roberts did an interview or he tweeted it out or something, but he said that they're not even going to show game footage because they want to save that for marketing. And he's like, I want to save the game footage we have for when it's close to release, and we're so far from release that I don't even want to show any of that. And I'm just like, oh man. I'm not going to get cynical. I'm not going to do it. So many people are cynical about that. And I just don't want to get cynical about it. It has to be that you so rarely see the development of a game from conception, all the way through to playable, non-buggy game. That just must be what it is. We're so used to hearing about games a couple years before they release, after they've already been in development for a while. And then if there's a few delays, it is what it is, and they get released. And then you have situations like Cyberpunk, which has obviously been interesting. But that just must be what it is. That must be what it is. And that's why it just feels weird. It's because it's one of the first times. Also, the fact that they've made over $300 million by selling make-believe spaceships. I guess that's part of it too. There's probably a little bit of, I don't know what the word is. There's weirdness in that. I want to play Squadron 42. I really want to play it. Just hack time. Oh, is he? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's crazy. Like just reading, like it's like the comment sections are so toxic on that stuff. I mean, I definitely see more toxicity and more negativity toward RSI than I do see people defending it. Because like if you defend it, I mean, you just get torn to shreds by the negative people. So it's like, I'm sure that there are a lot of people that are just holding out hope and just not saying anything. But man, the people who are haters sure are loud about it. Wow. But yeah, I go through ebbs and flows with that. I'm so excited for a couple months, then I'm kind of discouraged for a few months, and then I see a new video that looks like something cool's going on, and then I get excited again. But I'm trying to be level with it. I'm sick of the emotional up and down. Snake and Fish coming in with the raid. What's going on? Thank you very much. Welcome. How's it going? Hope you had a great stream. Welcome, everybody. What's happening? What's the deal? Your time is impeccable. We've just been shooting the breeze. It's time to get back to work. Maybe your community wants to check it out, what we've been doing and stuff. Welcome. Bite. Welcome, everybody. Well, if you're just rolling in, you've never been here before. My name's Monty. This is Scene of Action. We do a live music performance and production, and tonight we're doing some production. And this is what it sounds like so far. Oh, I see. So the fish and snake and fish is pinfish. What's going on? Pretty much to the point of vocals and guitar now. Oh my gosh. Resurrection Fern. What is going on? We'll get some hype right after we play through this. Yeah, I think I need to do some side chaining on this, and then we should be good. Computer raid alert. Well, everybody coming over with Snake and Fish's raid, with Resurrection Fern's raid, with Soul's raid. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Also, it looks like we got some subscription giftage coming in from Tough Gear. Hey, Kamima, once in a lifetime, the opportunity to subscribe for the first time comes around. You too, Ziodi. Well, Tough Gear's just taking that opportunity for you. A few in my head. Subscribers power the channel, and you are now doing that. Resurrection Fern, thank you so much for dropping the Corona Jam. If you guys don't already follow Resurrection Fern, do it now. Fantastic musician here on the Twitchiverse. Really appreciate you dropping the Corona Jam. Welcome, everybody. We got some sub hype going on right now because Tough just dropped his multiple subscription gifted bundle of the jam. CPO official. 3 months for you. Tough yes! And Lucky 27 months. Tell us the name. The child. 27 months. Tough yes! Tough, thank you so much for dropping that 4 subscriber giftage bundle on the jam. It feels good. Yeah, all right. Much Appreciate it. Hey, I don't know why the thing's not working. My thing isn't working. What's going on here? Hold on. It's supposed to be doing the thing with the deal, but it's not. So obviously there's some sort of issue. So let me see if I can fix this real quick here. And yeah, it looks like I can't. So let me just hit this thing manually. And there we go. I see what you did there. Thank you, Tough. Much appreciated. Indeed. We got another one coming in from Seanos. Resurrection Fern, 3 months for you. Kira Seanos, thank you so much for coming to that very generous gift of subscription. Much appreciated indeed. Okay, I think we're good now.
It's not rigged!
Yeah, I must have lost connection, but everything's fine now. That's great. Computer, it's giveaway time. Computer, it's giveaway time. Gosh. All right. There we go. Hey, if you want in on this giveaway, go ahead and type 10 in the chat. No caps, no spaces, no letters, just the numerals 1 and 0 coming together to form the number 10. In honor of us hitting 10 subscribers on the day. Thank you very much to Toff Gear and everybody coming in with that new returning sport to make that giveaway possible. Seanos with the gifted spawns, Base Tug Boat, Mojo coming in the resubscription, much appreciated. Thank you everybody for the support. If you win, you'll be able to choose from Circle's High Poem Hope by Fire album, Unknown Fine, or Piano Fields Volume 2 or 3. It'll be signed, shipped anywhere in the world where you are. You do have to play if you want to win. You got to be here real fast. Do it now. I hope you're ready for this because it's happening. Computer award.
Scene of Action presents in association with Field Productions and together look at the slack, clutch, cheese, claimed with
And the winner is... Congratulations, UPS Kingpin. You just won yourself a signed copy of a CD of your choice, shipped anywhere in the world. Can't win if you don't play, can't play if you're not here. So thanks for being here, and congratulations on winning a signed copy of a CD of your choice, shipped anywhere in the world. Go ahead and click the link I just sent you, and the rest will be taken care of. Thank you again, everybody, coming in with that new and returning support to make that and all the giveaways possible. Much appreciated. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Indeed. All right. Nice. Here we are. Oh, yeah, by the way, I guess the links deal. If you want to check out any of the music, you can always go to the Bandcamp or search for Scene of Action on any of your favorite digital distributors. I think I have that, too, if I hit this. There it is. And, of course, physical CDs are available at madebymonty.com. And then, what's the other thing? Oh, yeah. Holding On, the YouTube channel, I made a music video for the newest single, Holding On, in Blender. Super good times. Oh, I was thinking about that, actually, as a matter of fact, and I was wondering what the Q&A this week was going to be. And I was thinking that for the Q&A sort of like talking session on Sundays, we're doing like a Sunday Q&A thing these days. We've done a few weeks of it. I've gone through my setup and stuff. Good night, Toff. Thank you very much for hanging out. Really appreciate the subscription giftage bundle as well as always. Thank you very much, very much, very much. Have a great sleep. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Links, what's going on? How you doing, Paul? What's happening? John B. John's in the house. What's up, John? I was thinking this Sunday, since I've gone over my cams the first week, I went over lighting the second week, and then the third week I did audio and how all the software works together. And that pretty much covers most of what I do. I'm sure other questions might come up and stuff over time, but that's I kind of did if you're interested in how my setup works, you can go to any of the Q&A streams, and I kind of go over how everything talks together and it's networked and how all the triggering works with auto hotkey and all the stuff and the things with deals. But I was thinking maybe this week I could do sort of a shot-by-shot of Holding On, the music video, and a shot-by-shot of how I made it in Blender and like what I was thinking and what I was doing, and talk about the symbolism behind all of the shots and the story, the symbolism behind the story. And it's very interesting. I discovered a lot about myself and about storytelling and all that stuff when I was making that music video. It was a ton of fun, and it was one of those super interesting things where I was like learning about sort of how almost like symbology and like mythology kind of like lives within us, like because of evolutionary biology. And a lot of our mythology is sort of like it's inherited, or it's hereditary and inherited. It's kind of like in our lower brainstem operating system, base level subconscious. And a lot of that comes out sometimes you don't even know it. And there are some things that I noticed when I made that music video and just the way that I did the shot design, because I was going at it from a perspective of just trying to as quickly as I could. I kind of had the basic story in mind, and then I wanted to execute as quickly as possible because I wanted to get the music video done and get it out. So I spent 2 weeks on it from start to finish. And I mean, not only did I learn a ton about like modeling in Blender and animating in Blender, but I learned a lot about rendering out and like rendering for animation and just settings. And it was hugely, I mean, it's just huge because it's like, I definitely want to use Blender a lot more in the future. And it was a big deal for me because I had a lot of bits and pieces as far as how to use Blender, but it wasn't until I actually put myself in a little bit of a restrictive box of like doing like a 3-minute music video with animation and shot design and all that stuff that it really all came together. And it was a huge learning experience. It was a lot of fun. But at the same time, there's a lot of like interesting symbology in there, some of which I didn't even realize. And then when I was watching it after the fact, I was like, I was like seeing, like weirdly, I was like seeing all this like meaning in it in this weird way, which of course a nihilist would say, well, that's just because you're putting meaning on it, because that's what we do as creatures here on this planet. We give meaning to everything, and everything just, even it doesn't mean anything because what will it matter in a billion years? But I'd like to think that I think it goes a little bit deeper than that, where I think sometimes your subconscious kind of has its voice heard, whether you know it or not. And sometimes you do things without even realizing that it was you on a deeper level than you realized in the first place. And I feel like that happened a little bit with that music video, because there were some things that symbolically were interesting that I wasn't conscious of doing. But in retrospect, why did it happen that way? Why did it do that? Why did that happen? Like, why did I do that if it wasn't somewhere in there? Like, is it just a complete coincidence? Maybe. Or is it that there's something deeper going on? And sometimes your subconscious kind of pushes stuff through that you don't even realize. And then later you see like, oh my gosh, look at that. It could be either way. It could be nothing. Could be coincidence. Who knows? Anyway, we'll talk about that on Sunday. And I'll go over sort of what I interpreted from making it and how I made it and what the story was and all that jazz. And then that'll be fun. And then that'll be kind of archived in perpetuity, because I've wanted to talk about that music video. And since it's been a few months now since I haven't released it, it'll be fun to kind of revisit it and remember, you know, all of the trials and everything that I went through in making that thing, because it was an absolute blast. It was a lot of work, but it was an absolute blast. And yeah, so anyway, that's what we'll be doing on Sunday. It'll be fun. What's up, Hazel? What's up, White Rabbit? How's it going? Anyway, so it's 11 o'clock now. Been streaming for about 2 hours. I think I want to see if I can throw some vocals on here, throw some guitar on it, maybe do a little bit of a rough mix on it. I don't really want to add much more ornamentation. I feel like I might add a ride cymbal in this bigger part here and do a little pre-mix, like do a little rough mix. And then I do want to try to do the next part. There's a part I'm going to modulate to G major here, and I want to see if I can get some of that laid down. But for now, let's see if we can get this part laid in, because this being Tuesday, we're going to work on this tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night. And by Thursday night, I want to have it done. So if we do the first verse and the first chorusy deal and get the vocals and guitar done, so this whole section's done, and then the chorus, if I can at least get it like roughly laid out, or it's not even a chorus, it's more just a modulating second part. I can get that mostly laid down, and then it'll probably go back to the original first part for probably a shorter verse, and then it'll go back to this part for like a chorus, and I'll change this around some, and then we'll have either like a proper bridge, or this part will repeat, but probably like maybe a proper bridge, and then maybe go into this part for the outro. So basically, if I can get this part laid down tonight, so do the vocals here and the guitar and stuff, and then here as well. And then if I can do this modulating G major part and get it kind of done to where we get back to this original intro to where like a second shorter verse would start, then that'll be huge progress. Because then tomorrow I can finish with the structure of everything, we'll have about a 4-minute song or something like that, 3.5 minutes. And then on Thursday, I can just make sure everything's ready to go and leave it for couple days while we do live shows. And on Sunday, I'll mix it. Just like we did this past week with Something to Feel, just like we did last week with In the Dark. And then we'll have 3 songs done. Moving forward, progress, yes, indeed. I was thinking of getting bigger for this track, and then I thought, you know what? Let's go the opposite direction. Anyway, what's up, Sessions? How's it going? Lindy, hello, hello. Okay. Oh, I still need to look at the transcoding thing. Somebody was mentioning that the other day. Let me write that down. I'd forgotten what. I'd forgotten what. I do have the transcoding today. Okay, well, thank you. Well, I guess I can mark that off then. That's weird. I guess I just didn't have it that night. I'd forgotten. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll do guitar right there and then yeah. I've forgotten. Okay. I've forgotten the time I spent. I'd forgotten the time. Oof. I'd forgotten the time I spent. I'd forgotten the time Oof. Back off the gate, just a taste. I want it to be really weak. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we'd met. I've forgotten the lyrics. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we'd met. I'd forgotten that I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we'd met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I'd said. I'd forgotten what I had meant. Da 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 da. I've forgotten. I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the I forgot the lyrics again. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I'd said. I'd forgotten what I had meant. This doesn't sound too Eilish, does it?
I've forgotten the time I've forgotten the time I spent. I've forgotten the time I'd spent. I've forgotten the time we met. I've forgotten what you. I've forgotten what you had said. I've forgotten what you had meant. I've forgotten the time I'd spent. I've forgotten the time we met. I've forgotten what I had said. I've forgotten what I had meant.
Gift flag coming in with the gifted sub. Did that seriously just say 53 gifted subs? Holy moly. Care of gift flag. Yes! Lindy Kiss music. You know, once in a lifetime, the opportunity to subscribe for the first time comes around. Gift flag is just taking that opportunity for you. Subscribers part of the channel, and you are now doing that. Care of gift flag. Yes! Gift flag, thank you so much for coming up with that very generous gifted subscriber. 53 times. Much appreciated indeed. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
I've forgotten the time I'd spent. I've forgotten the time we met. I've forgotten what you had said. I've forgotten what you had meant. I've forgotten the time I'd spent. I've forgotten the time we met. I've forgotten what I had said. I've forgotten what I had meant.
No. No. No.
I've forgotten what I had meant. I've forgotten what I had meant. I had meant.
It's funny, I didn't even hear the electric thing behind, but they kind of go together. What's up, baby lords? Buckle up. Buckle up. I want to pitch this real quick. I want this to be very, very stringent. Okay, we're not recording on the other side, so I think we should be good.
I've forgotten the time I'd spent.
Okay, that's interesting. All right.
I've forgotten the time I'd spent. I've forgotten the time we met. I've forgotten what you had said. I've forgotten the time I'd I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I had said. I'd forgotten what I had meant.
Ah.
Forgotten the time. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I had said. I'd forgotten what I had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time.
Oh. Ah. No. Oh gosh.
I'd forgotten.
Let's turn that off. It is nuts, isn't it? It's so awesome.
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the. I'd forgotten the. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I had said. I'd forgotten what I had meant.
Now it's not, it's no longer snapping. How do you do it? Do you no, maybe Alt? No. Maybe Shift? No. Wait, do I not have snap on? Oh, that's why. Oh, but now it's not snapping to the cursor. So let's just do that. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Yikes! Whoa! Hey, let's go ahead and pitch this real quick. All right. So. That one, we'll kind of do this. That's interesting. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's redo move. And then we'll look at it again. Is the Yeah, okay, that stuff's not. So I don't. Okay, so it's just this one. The other one, I feel like I don't want to mess with it much, you know? I don't really want to get too crazy because it was just this first note, really. Like, I don't know what's going on here. And that's like sharp there, and that's sharp too, but for some reason, let's see if that works. Yeah, that's weird. I don't even know. I don't even want to know. Very strange. Very strange.
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent.
No, intersect. What was happening was it was my fault. I had this playing. This tab was playing, so I could talk because I had a lot of latency on the second tab, and then I went to this tab, and then didn't have this on, so I was able to talk with low latency while I had high latency on this session. One of the perks of Reaper. But I was trying to render out a Melodyne thing here, but the playback engine was already playing in this tab because I was talking. And so then when it was trying to render out, it would just get weird. And I think what should happen is when you try to render it, it should have a dialog that pops up and says another tab is playing back. So like the render engine can't render this out. But instead what it does is it like tries to render it and then it just creates an offline file marker, but it doesn't create a new file. So I don't know if it's a bug or if it's like it shouldn't do it and it does it. So I don't know. It's not like it doesn't do something. It just kind of does something it shouldn't do, I guess. That's what it is. Anyway, figured it out and then it's fine now. Because it was totally my fault. Unintentional features, there you go.
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I had said. I'd forgotten what I had meant.
All right, on, Lindy. Well, welcome. What's up, Grandiose? Bonsai, what's happening? I'm back. I have arrived once again. All right, let's get rid of that for now. All right. So probably duplicate this one. Whoops. And get rid of that envelope. Get rid of the thing with the deal.
My name.
Whoa, what? This is weird. I don't know if it's the synth that has those overtones or what. I like feel like I'm in key and then I'm like not at the same time. It's strange. We'll see. We shall see soon enough. Grylark, what's happening? Whoops. Dude, I don't even know. We'll see. It is crazy. This is crazy. Holy. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this is. See now, it's coming in with another gifted subscription. Holy moly. To Grylark for second month seal breakage, Grylark. Kerosene house! Yes! Scene House, thank you very much. Coming in with another one. 26th. Much appreciated indeed. Indeed. Thank you, Scene House. Welcome back, Greylock. Welcome back. Yeah, it's like, it's weird. I don't know if it's the overtones or what, but I was just going for it. So we're going to see right now. I think I still have a piano down here. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm singing an A on top of a C major chord. So I'm singing the sixth. What is that? What is it when you add a sixth, a major sixth, to a major chord? Gray as in the color. Ah, yes. Okay. I get it. Well, it's an A on top of a like. Oh, I mean, I guess you're playing an A minor 7. It's a first variation A minor 7 technically. I guess that's what you would say. But everything else is playing a C major, and it's the sixth of the E major scale. So it's in E major, playing the sixth, but then I guess we're turning that into a, well, what would that be in E major? So it's a 4. It's a major, or it's a minor 4 in the major scale with its seventh. So it makes it's what did I do? I just changed the selection. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just see what happens. We're just rolling, We're rolling. This album is all about rolling. Pushing forward. All right. Yeah, I thought so. I knew I was flat, but holy moly. You want to talk about flat? And we'll tighten that one up a little bit. this is gonna sound nice once they're all together. Did that do it? I think that did it. Hopefully. We'll see shortly. Right on, Lindy. Do it. Do it. It's just like anything else. Just do it. Start doing it. Start getting familiar with it, comfortable with it, creative with it. Before you know it, you're jamming. Okay. A. Yeah, it's F sharp. Or G flat if you want to put it that way. Close. Let's do it. I want to hear the other one too. All right. crunch this one down a little bit. Oh, so yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I had said. I'd forgotten what I had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten.
Ugh.
I'd forgotten that. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten the time I'd. I'd forgotten the time. I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten. I'd. I'd forgotten that. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I'd said. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time. I'd forgotten the.
Saturn kind of screwed it up a little bit. I know that there's one that I like, and I thought it was the hard wobble, but
I'd forgotten that.
no.
I'd for-
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Do that, and then do that, and then we'll do the. Not that. We'll just do the right click and then do the parameters for. I believe it's note, and so let's see if we look at it. Right now, it's on 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
I'd 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 forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time. I'd forgotten the. I'd forgotten the time. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said.
Guess what you could do is that. So let's duplicate that. Bring it down to the bottom. This is the demon. all of it except that.
I'd forgotten.
So that's the tremolo on it.
I'd forgotten.
Take pitch envelope, right click, set envelope defaults, pitch envelope range, custom 24. Start it there and then maybe kind of.
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time.
Now, can I just right click that? No. Guess do that. FX parameters. Lo-fi, I guess mix. 0. And then also a mute. That'll mute right there.
I'd forgotten the time. I'd forgotten the time.
Let's definitely do a volume as well. And that'll be where it ends. That'll be where it starts.
I'd forgotten the. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent.
Yeah, I do. I do want it. I want it. Give it to me. Give it. Where is it? Yeah. It was a triplet.
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent.
Opto, do you have a custom action that normalizes after you stop the transport from record that normalizes? I don't. I'm not sure what you mean. Can you explain?
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I had said. I'd forgotten what I had meant. Cool. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met.
Wonder. when you recorded that short vocal, it looked like it automatically normalized from the lower input. Oh, I think what that is I think that's just my size of what I'm viewing. So if it's not recording. So if I record it right now and then I stop playback, it goes way higher because that's just my view. So there, now I've gone back down. So I hit shift and then down arrow a bunch of times and it just changes the view of the waveform. So now it's not going to change at all when it's done recording. But then I want to see it bigger. So if I shift up and down, it doesn't actually change the gain. Now, if you want to change the gain in Reaper, you just hover above it and then you hold it and then you hold shift and then you can bring the gain up and down. But the shift arrows is just the actual visuals. It doesn't actually change anything about the gain staging or anything. But I can see how you would think that if you didn't know that, totally think that it was like auto gaining or something. Thank you, Lindy. Let's see. So yeah. Yes, clip gain, yes. Very straightforward on Reaper, unlike some other platforms. Although, I mean, who knows these days? It's been years now. Holy hell, it's been 3 years. I started using Reaper in 2017. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. We'll do some guitar right there. Let those go, and then let's kill everything, and then go for the downbeat. No more waiting. No more waiting. So let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hopefully that doesn't get weird. Wonder if I should just wait on that. What is that? Where's that vocal? So that vocal's there. So let's just select. Actually, let's see. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, do that. That'll be before the downbeat, so that's fine. That will smash into that a little bit, but other than that, we should be fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that'll go into that G part, that G major modulation. So then just vocals for the second chorus, then all the guitars. There's a guitar. I need to do guitars in all the parts, but I'm going to just do the electronic stuff first. And the guitars are going to be like something kind of like with no one else, where it's very just dry and very kind of accompaniment rhythmically, I think, on this one. For the most part. There'll probably be a little bit of reverb guitar in there, but it's not going to be like heavy distortion at all. It's going to be very, very chill and laid back.
I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what you had said. I'd forgotten what you had meant. I'd forgotten the time I'd spent. I'd forgotten the time we met. I'd forgotten what I had said.
What's up, Hunter?
I'd forgotten what I had meant.
I do a swell right there too. Oh yeah, totally. Grandiose, totally. I love them. Jumpsuit's one of my favorite tracks ever. Yeah, so this needs to back off a little bit more. up, Grumpy? Yeah, Reaper's good. Reaper's good. Yeah, if you don't like the way it looks, you can always just change the theme. Then open up the mixing board and just go, and just imagine you're in 1971. Ooh. Yeah. Nice. I just use Kamala 5 because I can see everything so easily, you know? Yeah, themes are one of the fun parts for sure. Reaper's just so awesome. I mean, it's just so awesome. Yeah. Caught under. Whoa. Hey. Is that the chorus vocal? Yeah, that's why. Hey. Caught under. Reaper has a free license until the end of 21 if you promise to wear a mask on top of 60-day trial. That's amazing. Yeah, me too. I've only used Pro Tools and Studio One besides this. And like I said, it's been 3 years since I've used anything other than this. So it's like I used to be able to I used to be an authority. Not anymore. Not anymore. I'm so in side of Reaper that like it's just not. I can't comment on anything else. But until somebody shows me a screenshot, hold on, I can't click it while I'm doing the options. Until somebody shows me a screenshot of the preferences of their DAW of choice, and it has, for instance, mouse modifiers, so that like when you hold shift, you can like choose like any one of these things and then like create custom actions that you can actually like assign to each individual key shift depending on how you're using the mouse. Like if you're left dragging it or left clicking or double clicking, and then, just every single other thing that you can do in here that is just like unbelievable. I mean, I've never seen a preferences page of any DAW that has this much stuff. I don't even use half this stuff, but it's there. I know it's there. It's there. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So it's like, I can't imagine anybody catching up, but somebody might catch up and overtake Reaper. And if that happens, man, that's going to be something. But that's just the preferences. And then of course you go to the actions and you look at the action list, and here's all the actions you can assign. And then you can create custom actions so you can combine all these and set it. Oh, and then there's the SWS actions, which are like I guess it's like a third party deal. I'm not sure. But then individual track actions and all that stuff. I mean, it's just so incredibly, I don't even know the word. It's just incredible. It's incredible. That's what it is. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I used to get pretty amped up about it, but I've been using Reaper so long now without problems that like my rage has been completely extinguished, really. Because I used to think, I used to get visceral emotional reactions when I used to think of other DAWs, because it cost me so much time, money, energy, so much waste from like bugginess and crashing and trying to get support and drivers and all that stuff. And Reaper's just, I mean, it's from day one. It's like, just like the thing with Melodyne the other night, it's like, it was me, it was user error. Yeah, granted, they could have a little dialog box that comes up to tell you what's up, but it's like, unlike so many DAWs out there that give you like an error number 3067X472, and then you try to Google that and there's like no fix for it. With like Reaper, it's like, I feel like every time there's been an issue, it's like I've either been able to track it down to a third party issue or at least figure out like what's going on. I think I did come across one bug one time. So let me save this real quick. I doubt it has this bug anymore, but I was trying to be funny. And I was dragging one of these envelope points. It was playing, and in real time I was going like this, and I was going like and then it crashed. So I did get it to actually crash one time from doing something inside of it with its own thing. But other than that, it seems to be pretty stable. Yeah, I mean, it's that perfect. Reaper's that perfect combination of all those things. It's the cheapest on the market. I mean, I'm like, what is it? Audacity's free and whatnot, but Audacity can't do what Reaper does. But anyway, it's basically the cheapest on the market. It's the most stable. It's the most versatile. It's very high performing. It's it has very high efficiency. Very, very low requirements on your hardware. I mean, it runs very stable at very high workloads. Incredibly performative, incredibly efficient. What's the other stuff? I mean, there's basically no limits. There's like I remember like one of the things that would annoy me about Pro Tools is like you couldn't name like a track the same thing, because I guess that would basically start a black hole in your computer that would suck up the universe as we know it. So you couldn't name a track the same as another track. But as you can see, I mean, I have contact 5, contact 5, contact 5, I have vocal, vocal, vocal. And that doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is. It is a big deal. Trust me, it's a big deal. Oh yeah, the fact that like I can just open up this effects panel and I can just add as many effects as I want. Like I could just keep adding effects. I can turn them off and on, and I can automate every part, and it's really easy to set up automation for everything. And it's just, there's so many little things in Reaper that you take for granted. And not to mention the fact that I probably know, like if I'm being realistic, if I'm giving a real estimate and a real guess as to what I know, like what kind of, am I a Reaper Padawan or am I a Reaper Jedi? Or am I a Reaper Yoda? I'm definitely a Padawan still. Like, I don't know anything about it. And it's like, I'm able to do everything I want to do and more. But I mean, there is so much about this software that I still am completely in the dark with, but I don't need to know, it's just, I can do everything else I need to. But I have found that pretty much, I mean, I want to say 100%, but it's like, you don't want to say 100% because there's probably something, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think 100% of the time for things that I've wanted to do in Reaper, I've been able to do it. Like, I've been able to figure out a way to do it. I can't think of anything that I've been like, oh, if only I could do this thing, then that would be great. Like, pretty much everything I've wanted to do audio-wise, Reaper can do it. ARA was a bummer. Before ARA was available, which means that ARA is the thing that makes it so that it analyzes your vocal track in Melodyne, like, ahead of real time. Like, so like now when I put Melodyne on a track and I open up the vocal and open up Melodyne, it's already there and analyzed and ready to go. And when I first started using Reaper, they didn't have that yet. And so you had to play the audio and then it had to track into Melodyne in real time. So you kind of had to, it would add time to your workflow and it was kind of a bummer. And then they introduced ARA2. And since then, it was a little weird at first. Melodyne was having a couple issues and then Melodyne fixed itself with an update. And since then, it's been absolutely flawless and fantastic. But yeah, that was kind of a bummer. But since they fixed that, I mean, there's really nothing. I mean, but then again, like I said, don't take my word for it because like what I do is what I do, and I'm sure that there's lots of things that other producers do that they maybe in Ableton it works better. I know that like for instance, like the MIDI editor apparently in Ableton is really good, and I've never used it to know that, but I can tell that the MIDI editor in this it's not the best part of Reaper. I don't really have a problem with it. Like I don't really find issues that like I can't work with it. Like I can work with it fine, but I can see how it probably wouldn't be very hard to make a better MIDI editor. And it also could just be that like maybe it's the way I have it set up and like my defaults and stuff. And there's a few hotkeys that are kind of annoying because I haven't changed and stuff like that. See, all the things that I really complain about is stuff that either I have procrastinated on or it's like a user issue. It's not like Reaper can't do that. And like that's the thing that just makes me so happy is that for pretty much Reaper doesn't put obstacles in your way. Reaper is kind of just there for what you need. It has so many tools, so little obstacles, and it runs really efficiently, and it's very, very cost effective. I mean, I'm just cycling now. It's like there's really nothing more I could say. It's really great. It's really, really great. A little bit of a learning curve. I mean, but that's what you want. You want something that once you start to get, maybe it takes a minute to get the hang of, but once you get the hang of it, you start realizing how powerful it is. And that's the crazy thing about this is it's so, so powerful. And some softwares, it's like you can pick them up really fast, but then you realize you can only do like 3 things with them. And that's why you pick them up so fast, because there's literally like 3 things. But with Reaper, there's so much going on that like once you start to get a handle on it, you just get a greater appreciation for how much it's capable of. But yeah, it's great. I could go on and on, but it's really good. I like it. What's up, Corvid? Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like others saying like the Pro Tools playlist versus Reaper's takes, and like I never used playlists, and like that was one thing that was annoying like to me. Well, yeah, I guess you could apply that to Studio One as well, because like in Reaper you can have new recordings that overlap. You can have it split into like new takes and like create new media items in separate lanes, and so it's like in one track you could like see all these different lanes of like audio, and like if you do multiple tracks and multiple takes, like it'll like layer them on top of each other and stuff. It's crazy. Like it can get crazy, like how you visualize like what you're working on. And then like you can tell it like to trim content behind media item when editing or not. So it's like, it's almost like you can stack stuff, like you can sandwich items on top of other stuff. But the way I think is very much like almost visually destructive. Like I'm not destructive with the audio, but I'm visually destructive. So it's like, if I drag something over something else, and I set it down, I want it to erase what's behind it. Like I don't want there to be anything hidden or anything behind other stuff. And in Studio One, I don't know if that's still the case, but that was a nightmare in Studio One, like because there was no option to turn it off. So it's like overlapping and multiple tracks playing, like multiple items on one track playing together as if they were bust, and there was all kinds of stuff like that in Studio One. There were like 4 big things that I really couldn't stand that you couldn't change. That's what really made me leave Studio One in the first place. But they probably fixed those by now, so it might be fine now. But then Pro Tools was the same way. Like it had other little things that like you couldn't change, where it was like in Reaper you can change anything. Like you can change anything. You can do whatever you want. Like pretty much. I mean, I'm trying to think like, yeah. Again, it's like it does what I wanted to. And I remember I tried it for like 10 minutes once, and it was so weird. I opened it up and I was just like, I can't use this. And so then I went back to Studio One for a while. And then I was halfway through Album Unknown, and I did that whole album in one session, and Studio One just could not handle it. Like it was becoming a mess, like trying to do a complete album in one session. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to learn Reaper. I'm going to do this because I can't do it anymore. And like, I just had a feeling that there was more to explore in Reaper. And so I spent like a 18-hour day, and I was like, all right, I'm going to set this up like Pro Tools, because Pro Tools is where I started. And I spent the whole day just like searching Google and going through and just being like, when I do this with the mouse, I want it to do this. And I'd be like, how do I do that? And then I'd Google it and then find somebody that said like, oh yeah, go to the action list, find this thing, do that drop down, select there, create a custom action that does this. And then that'll do the thing. And I did that all day. And finally, by the end of the day, it basically behaved like Pro Tools. And I was like, oh wow, okay, now we're getting somewhere. And then after that, it's like I pretty much just took off with it. And then I imported Album Unknown into Reaper, and then continued on and finished the album. And that was it. The rest is history. Because once I was able to set it up so that it would kind of behave like Pro Tools in terms of its editing, it was over. And it's even better with its crossfading and stuff. Because I remember editing in Pro Tools was really fast. I remember that, but it had certain behaviors like with fades and crossfades and cuts and stuff where you could do it and it was fine. But like Reaper's even better. Like if you hold modifier keys, like you can drag the fade lines and stuff and like curve them around, and you can have it do automatic fading, and then you can turn automatic fading off so it just cuts when you edit. And I mean, maybe Pro Tools can do all that stuff now, which, I'm sure a lot of those things, I'm sure a lot of the DAWs can do all the stuff I'm talking about now. But it was able to do that, 3 years ago when I first started using it. I was just like, this is it. Like, I don't, we're good. We're good. And then of course with the live show, just all the MIDI and all my output routing and like sending to other computers. I mean, I don't even know, like if I was using any of those, I don't know. I mean, I assume that I'd be able to use MIDI and send it out to other computers, but I don't know how I would do it, because Reaper is just so straightforward. You just click the IO, and then you tell it, oh, I want to send to one of the other computers, or I want to send to a hardware output, or I want to send to another track in this session, or I want to receive from somewhere. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's amazing. Systematic, yes, it's definitely changed since 2009. That's true. Absolutely. I mean, I never used it back then. I've only been using it since 17. Yes, FabFilter is good. I like FabFilter stuff. Blamb. What's up, Accurate? How you doing? Corvid, how you doing? There's lots of interfaces you can get, especially cheap ones these days. There's so many I can't even comment. I use the Presonus Quantum. Can't change the color of the folder ghosts. That's about the only problem I have with Reaper. Change the color of the folder ghosts? What are the folder ghosts? I am confused. But it's surprising to hear you can't do something with Reaper. That's amazing. The waveforms on the folder. Oh, the ghosts. Yes. Like this is a ghost of this coming through to the parent, and then this is the ghost of it. And you can't change the color of that. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, you should totally be able to do that. I'm sure that's on the list. Vita, what's going on? Yeah, I've seen Fruity Loops in action, and it looks nice. Like it has a nice interface, for sure. And also, is it Digital Performer? I know people use Digital Performer for like MIDI orchestras and stuff like that. That seems to work really smoothly. Oh yes, I think I was going to do the vocal. Let me see if I remember what it was. I think let's listen to it some more time, and then I'm going to take off for the night. But this is great because tomorrow night I'll do the vocal on that thing. I'll throw the guitar in, then we'll do the bridge, and then we'll do a final outro chorus thing. And this one would be pretty much solid. And then we'll see. I might mix it on Thursday then. We might be ahead of schedule on this one because so much of this is already rolling. Anyway, let's check it out. I don't know. I don't ever really think about genre, honestly. What a pretentious tool bag that sounds like when you say that.
I don't really think about genre. I just think about the internalization of the artistic metaphor that I've forgotten the time I'd spent. I've forgotten the time we met. I've forgotten what you had said. I've forgotten what you had meant. I've forgotten the time I'd spent. I've forgotten the time we met. I've forgotten what I had said. I've forgotten what I had meant.
I want to add like an electronic element to it too. Like a little bit more, just like some sort of like alternate panning, like sucking, like machine sound, like generating machine sound, like a wobble or something. I'm going to do that tomorrow too. Change this up a little here. Probably bring the Call My Name down and then put a vocal over on top of it. And of course I still gotta add guitar for all these parts. And then this right here goes into G major for the bridge. And then we'll go back into a Call My Name at the end with more thickness. And then that'll be that. So yeah. We'll carry on this tomorrow, and I have a feeling the production for it will be done tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we'll do mixing. And then that's interesting because then we'll do Friday, Saturday live shows. And then Sunday is when I mixed last week. So maybe Sunday I'll start the next one. And that'd be pretty cool to get ahead of schedule. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, hey, thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's good times. I'll be back again tomorrow night or tonight, depending on what time it is, wherever you are. It's 12:30 my time, so it is now Wednesday. So I'll be back tonight, and we'll be continuing this. and it'll be good times. So I'm stoked. Every day is progress, and every progress is further toward the goal. CNOW's dropping some more bitage. What is going on here with the CNOW dropping the bit? 100 bits on the jam. Hey, CNOW's, on behalf of Scene of Action, we want to thank you so much for dropping the bits on the jam, and although you may have destroyed the sidewalk today, we do want to assure you. Pilot failed! We got a subscription rolling in from Systematic Doses. Hey, Doses, once in a lifetime, the opportunity to subscribe for the first time comes around. Well, you've just taken that opportunity. Over my head. Subscribers power the channel. And you are now doing that. Systematic Doses, thank you very much for that subscription via Twitch Prime. And then following after the subscription, all I can say to that is just, wow. Thank you. CNOW's, thank you very much for the 100 bits as well. Much appreciated indeed. Yeah, so tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Why didn't the song start? The song's not starting. Oh, this is awkward. This is super awkward. I got to go to the other computer now. The connection has been lost. This is not good. I got to fix that thing. All right, here we go. Woo! Saved. Hey, thank you all for hanging out. I'll be back on tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific. And I think we'll finish production for this one and then maybe mix it tomorrow. So that'd be fun. Anyway, whatever you're doing tonight, tomorrow, today, wherever, whenever, whatever's happening, whatever's going down, always remember to never be afraid, right? Let's see who's on right now. Let's see who's doing the thing with the deal. Oh, I know who we got already. Did you hear that? Could you tell? Just from hearing that where we're going? Some of you know, I'm sure. La French Stallion. Hey, thank you, everybody. I'll see you tonight. I'll see you tonight. That's what it is, tonight. Have a good day, have a good night, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, whatever's going on, whatever's happening. Enough of the flack! Always remember to never be afraid. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Good times. Bye, everybody.